Good morning. Welcome and welcome back to my Lulu Buds. So I'm in the garden. I'm sitting on my newly installed small patio, and behind me you probably hear the fountain, and I know you hear the birds chirping. This is like my absolute favorite time of the day to be in the garden. It's first thing in the morning. So if you've been following me, you know that I've been sharing my tips and secrets to creating the garden of your dreams. And I know the first step that I shared with you was to dream and to dream big. But now step number 2, that second bite, is the reality check. So we're going to talk about how the reality check plays a role in creating this garden of your dreams. So stay tuned. Reality check, it puts your dreams into perspective. Now it's time to ask yourself some questions. What size do I have to work with? What's my budget? Can I do the work myself, or do I need to hire a professional? Am I working with deadlines? So these are some of the things that you need to ask yourself before you can help those dreams become a reality. So for this example, I'm using my newly created patio as my example. So I know that I was working with a relatively small footprint, and my purpose was to have an area that I can kind of sit with a private small little group and maybe have, a meal or just sit back and drink a glass of wine, just, with one or two people. So I knew that the space was going to be relatively small. The budget, the budget also was not a huge budget, because I had already done several projects in the larger garden. So I wanted to stay, within a smaller budget as well. And since I decided to create another patio, I knew that I needed to hire a professional to do the job. My garden already is very uneven as a whole. I have a lot of slopes, so I needed it to be excavated, and I know that was something that I did not want to do. My part is to do the decorating and to make sure that the garden is appealing and it looks, the patio garden, and it looks the way that I want it to look. And I had a self-imposed deadline. I really kind of wanted to be finished everything within a 3-week period. And for the most part, I have finished the hard stuff. So now it's just a matter of decorating and sitting in the space to see whether there is anything else that I need to add to this patio. And as you can see, I opted for mostly container plants. I did create a small bed around the patio itself, but the containers are what I wanted to do because the space has a lot of tree roots, overgrown tree roots. I'm working with clay dirt, so it's really difficult to dig in this particular area. And also, it does not get a whole lot of sun. So I figured if it's in containers, I can move it around if I needed to. And I can create some privacy screening as I need it as well with the containers. Let me know in the comments what you think of the progress thus far. I do have a few more steps I'm going to share in a later video. So just enjoy the rest of this video looking at the patio and the progress that I've made thus far. How cozy does this night view look? It's definitely the vibe that I was going for. As always, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope that you subscribe and follow the rest of the progress of my garden. Bye for now.